All right, so you do stand a chance to win a brand new phone at the end of the show, so I hope you're going to stick around until that happens. The hashtag on social media is TTTT at the Trend Live, our handle. Tonight, our panelists, we've got Quach, we have Cindy. Of course, you've already met Daddy Mato because, you know, he's trying to help you get a phone. That's what he's trying to do tonight on the show. But hello to you. I hope you had a great week. Hi, guys.
What up? Hello. What up? What up?
Hello. Murife.
Telling you.
Don't what? Don't
run.
Don't run. So we would love to hear from you on social media. So please do at us. We have 3 people who are very ready to read all of your tweets, other than me, because my phone doesn't retweet. It doesn't read Twitter. So our very first story, netizens have reacted to a video capturing Gabon President Ali Bongo being seen off at the airport by officials standing in the rain. In the video, one person is holding an umbrella over President Bongo, with everyone else lined up to see him off, rather, had, to go ahead and bear the heavy downpour. I know Cindy has a lot to say about this, because usually, by the way,
yes.
Other than, you remember last week, Quach, when we were talking about English, and we were talking about MC is, and how they need to understand this language, and she said it's a colonial language, which was something I expected her to say. So Cindy, I'm very eager to hear what you have to say about this. So there they are. Everyone else is being rained on.
I think
other than him.
Absolutely. I think this is a telltale sign as to one. Gabon is one of the poorest countries in Africa, because they have one of the poorest, social standing in terms of regards for people. Something interesting to note, the Gabon president was the first to jet into the UK to to attend the funeral of the late Queen Elizabeth. It goes to show that their priorities are all wrong. It goes to show neo-colonialism and how power in Africa is deemed very different. It's about, I am better than you. It's about subordination. It's about, a higher level of narcissism, not the kind that Luo men give you, but
Wow.
Too late.
I know. She's not.
It's a post-colonial character development. I think it was really unnecessary. It would be nice if they all had umbrellas, but there's something really off about our beloved African country, Gabon. And I honestly think it has to deal with the mindset of the leaders and how they view their people, how they view their economy, and how they view their priorities.
Okay, all right. So, Quach, I can hear you have something to say.
Yeah, I wanted to say that, Cindy, it can't just be the leadership, because the leaders are a reflection of the elective, the populace.
Not if they're dictators.
I'm telling you, Cindy, you'll be shocked how many people support those dictators. But as well, that aside,
but that's, I don't know. They don't know any better.
Yes, that could be it too. Yeah, that could be it too. Okay. But I wanted to say, I don't know how many of you guys have worked under bosses that are insecure, and to what lengths they go to stamp their authority.
Let me tell you.
You know?
No. I feel like you just hit the nail on the head. And of all of the days, you had to talk about it today. Because let me tell you, I've had a long day. I've had a very long day. And yes, I have experienced it. I know Cindy has, because I know 2 of her previous bosses, and I don't know why, and it saddens us to say, but they're female bosses, which sucks. But
that's the thing, that a lot of times when you are working under someone who's not secure of their position, they will go to great lengths to try prove to you that who's boss. That's why you saw these things like, I don't want to mention things, but former Nairobi governor parading CSS in meetings and things like that, so that then they get embarrassed, and so that he stamps his authority. That's usually a very unfortunate thing to do when either you're working under someone who feels that you are smarter than them. Of course, then you are forced to play dumb. First rule of power, never outshine your master. But still, if the master themselves is insecure, you remember Idi Amin, how much he had to do, he had to make the white people kneel down for him to walk on top of them, so that he could just feel that he is enough. Maybe this is what is happening in Gabon.
No, but why do you need to go the extra mile to make someone else feel inferior so that you can feel superior?
Yeah.
When you know your title starts with manager so and so.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want us to do? To kneel down? You want us to worship you? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Yes, Mato?
What I see here is a result of lack of education and lack of regard, basic regard for other humans other than yourself. Hata mkono haingetoka nje ya umbrella isalimie watu. Hata haingetoka, ilibaki tu ndani the entire time. Hey, na ni zile za ulikuwa unajiona nani? Ka hapo kwa mvua. Come on.
And you saw how he's taking his time.
Oh my God, I'm like, do you not notice that these guys
are being
dying of pneumonia?
They had to wait there for you.
Respiratory diseases.
They had to wait for you. And now that you are here, you're still taking your time.
It's like those people who tell you to stand up in a meeting when they want to say something.
Yeah.
And then 30
And
minutes
forget.
later, they are still going on.
I think they forget. I think they forget to tell you, thank you so much, everyone. Can you please take your seats? I think they forget, because I've hosted events where when the person comes up to speak and they're like maybe the CEO or the MD, and of course people are standing up because they care for their jobs.
Yes.
So they're scared to sit back down.
Yeah.
So they wait for you to say thank you so much. It's like if you guys used to stand. In fact, we need to start that thing. Can they just stand? Can they stand at the beginning of the show and then I tell them to sit down? Can it? No, it doesn't work. But that's when I'm going to take a break. But you guys should. We just stand now. Let's just practice it.
What?
So I want us to practice.
Okay.
This is why I can never be even a governor.
No, I love it.
Because of you guys, so that I can see. If
You see now you are trying to exercise.
Some of them forget to tell people to sit down, but you're right.
Yeah.
He should have taken note that people are being rained on, and he should, try to fasten it up and tell them, yes, thank you so much, hi, and move on. But we want to hear what you have to say. At the Trend Live is our handle. The hashtag is TTTT. What did you make of that story? When we get back, we talk about this new celebrity called Murife, and apparently he should not be running, but he just cannot stop. So we're going to be talking about that after the break. Do not go anywhere. You are watching NTV.